There we go. Hello everyone, welcome to today's vlog. My name is Adam.
Hello.
These are some of my kids. I got another one in the back somewhere on standby. Having a shower. And today we're gonna watch a film first. We're going out later. But if you're coming in for the first time, welcome. There's some goodies in the description box below. And this vlog I do every single day. Been doing it for a year. This is episode 301. So we've got 600. Hey, how many days of the year is there? 363 or 4. Something to go, because this is episode 301 and there's 365 days in the year. So that's 364, isn't it? Yeah. There's 64 videos to go. And when we hit the countdown to 50, which will be in 13 videos time, something like that, then I'm going to start an exercise thing, because I've been vegan for over a month now and I've done no exercise. And this, look at that, that's all pure vegetables, that is. Look at that. And I've lost weight as well, so it's all good. So yeah, anyway, what are we doing today? Let's say we're going out. It's Roman's birthday soon, on the 26th, isn't it? Hey, and how old are you, mate?
7.
7! I don't remember, actually I do remember when I was 7. Do you remember when you were 7?
No.
No?
No.
Do you remember when you were 7? What did you get up to? Let me know in the comments below. I think what I was getting up to was leaving the house at 3 in the morning to go ride my bike to the local shop to pick up like a Mars bar and get arrested by the police for doing that.
What?
Because I was only 7 at the time.
Yeah.
So I would sneak out of the house at midnight, at like 3 in the morning when everybody was asleep. Don't get any ideas, mate. Yeah. All right. So what I would do is, because this was in America, by the way.
Oh, right.
And we lived on the ground floor. It was a bungalow, basically. Yeah. But it was as big as a 2-story house. But what I used to do is I used to leave I took my wardrobe door off, right? And I used to leave it by my window, because the windowsill in my bedroom started about here. It was very high up. So I left my wardrobe door leading up to it, by there. So then 3 a.m. came, I would either wake up or I'd still be awake. I wouldn't have gone to sleep. And I'd open my window and I'd have my bike underneath my window at the time. I'd have all this set up. And I'd get out the window and I'd get on my bike and I'd be pedaling it at 3 a.m. and I'd go for the equivalent from your house to probably Tesco. That's probably the equivalent distance from your house to Tesco, from here to the park, right? And I mean, it took a good 5 minutes to bike it, right? Maybe 10 minutes. And I, 7-Eleven it's called in America, the convenience store, basically the garage, the local garage. And they're still open at 3 a.m. There was some Chinese dude on shift at the time, I remember. He was wiping the windows like this. And I pull up and like I used to be able to get, I'd get served. Seriously, I'd buy like a Mars bar or a drink. I'd have a bit of pocket money and I'd spend it at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Why 3 a.m.?
I don't know. I was 7 years old, man. You do crazy stuff, don't you, man? What do you do? We'll find out in a second. So, but this one time when I turned up, right, he wouldn't not serve me. He said, no, I'm not serving you. 7 years old. Oh, okay. Right. Is the supermarket open now, mate? Mate, go home, he said. I said, go home. You need to go home. It's 3 in the morning, you're 7 years old. So I'd be like, oh, okay. So I started pedaling home thinking that's it, it's a bust. I don't get my, But I did, because I had a Mars bar in my pocket. So I must have gone to the supermarket 24 hours again and bought it there. Anyway, I'm cycling home, right? Mars bar in my pocket, right? And the police are behind me. And I'm thinking, oh, no. Right, hopefully they'll just pass me and hopefully they won't stop me. Honestly, like GTA or something. I think I've done something like really wrong. Anyway, they do stop and they pull me over. And I'm like, oh no, I'm going to prison. I'm going to prison, man, for a 7-year-old at 3 a.m. For a Mars bar, yeah. And they pull me over and they say, are you okay there, son? When yeah, I'm just going home. And they went, right, well, we'll give you a lift, get in. And I think that's it, they're taking me to the station. This is me being arrested. They haven't arrested me, really. They haven't just said, get in the car, we'll take you home. That is it. But in my head, in my head, I'm getting nicked, right? So they're beginning to drive home, right? Drive me home, sorry. And they're like, what's your name? And I'm thinking, I can't tell them my real name. Honestly, Partridge, my name is. All right, Mr. Partridge, where do you live? And I tell them this address that literally is around the corner from where we live, but the house looks identical, which was very rare in America because the houses are not identical in America. They're all different, right? So they pull up to this one house. So I live then around the corner. They pull up, the copper gets out, walks up to the door.
Oh, no.
3 a.m., right? This silver-haired fox answers the door in his nightrobe going, hello? And I can see that and I'm thinking, oh no, they're going to find out that I don't actually live here. And this dude is a stranger. Anyway, the guy's like, I haven't got any kids. What are you on about, right? So the copper comes back. And he says, son, where do you really live? I went, oh, it's around the corner. I was white at this point. I was stark white. I was like, oh my, I'm going to jail for the rest of my life. Never seeing anybody again. So I said, it's around the corner. Oh, these houses look identical. And I'm like this in the back now, right? And I said, and by the way, my name's Pestridge, not Partridge. I always get them confused. Because I think I've got to own up before I get home. Because them coppers must have just been laughing at me. Honestly, they knocked. And it's like my stepdad answers the phone in his underpants, right? And he's like, "Yes, we do have a 7-year-old boy, Adam. Yes, well, you got him in that car. Bring him in." And I'm thinking, I'm in trouble, man. And I do not. I'm green by this point, right? I'm as green as this T-shirt, right? I do not feel like eating this Mars bar, and I'm like, Emma, like one of my sisters, do you want this Mars bar? And like, yeah, thanks for that. Honestly, I went to the shops literally for my sisters that night. Got arrested. Yeah. Well, not got arrested. Got picked up by the police for wandering the streets at 3 a.m.
And then took from your not home to your real home.
Yeah, took him to a fake address. Roman, what are you? You're 7, aren't you?
No, I'm 6.
You're 6. Well, you're gonna be 7. This is what we were saying. It's your birthday.
Yes.
So you're gonna be 7. What do you get up to? What trouble do you get into, mate?
Didn't get in any trouble.
So are you sure about that? Did you break your arm recently?
Yeah, but
like, was that last year?
Ago.
2 years ago. 2 years ago, man. 2 years ago.
It was actually Huey. He pushed me over.
Right, somebody pushed you over. You broke your arm, right? And then the day after you got out of hospital, you got back on your skateboard, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, and then another day I have to go back, but then I don't go back anymore.
You don't have to go back anymore, yeah. You don't like going to hospital, do you?
I do.
You do? Mate, you should not enjoy going to hospital. It's not a spa day. It's not a holiday, mate. It's a place where sick people meet and get better. So it's like, you want to stay away from hospitals, mate. Because you want to be healthy, you want to be good.
He's got a scar.
You do not want to be, he's got a scar. You don't want to be at a hospital, mate, trust me. Stay away from hospitals. Like, obviously, you get ill, you've got to go to the hospital, but don't wish it. Don't go like, I want to go to the hospital. Can we go to the hospital to hang out? No, it's not a holiday camp, mate. It's not a bus stop. It's a place where sick people go. If you're not sick, then you don't need to go, mate.
Look, I've got scars because...
Mate.
They put these wires in me.
Yeah. Frankensteined up, were you? Scarred for life now, like Batman.
And then they took it out. They took it out and it really hurt me.
Yeah, I remember the day, mate. Yeah. 7 years old, Elvie. I know you're not 7, but what did you get up to at 7? Can you remember being 7?
I think it was my 7th birthday when I went to the Spotty Pig and Mama came to Chester.
Yeah, my mom came to Chester at the Spotty Pig. Yeah, Charlie, come sit down. We're live on YouTube, and we're talking about when we were 7, right? Can you remember when you were 7? No. Like, you're only like what, 10? 11 years old, and you can't remember.
I don't remember.
4 years ago.
No.
3 years ago. So no, 4. Yeah, 4. Man, that's some strange stuff,
I
isn't
don't
it?
remember.
Like your top Stranger Things there.
Stranger Things.
Do you want to come sit down? Yeah, switch over, baby. Charlie, come sit down. I was just telling a story of when I was 7 and I snuck out the house at 3 a.m.
Oh.
Pedalled to the supermarket to buy a Mars bar, and then got picked up by the police.
Go
at
to a
3
fake house.
And then sent him to the wrong address on purpose. Gave him a fake name, and then got dropped off at home. And then I didn't even want the Mars bar by the end. I gave it to my sisters. So that's what I'm saying. What did you, Kate? You remember when you were 7? I'm just 4. It was only 4 years ago.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Okay, no worries. Right then, we're watching. As I say, we're going out later to my mom's. So you can see all the cousins together, and it's Roman's birthday on the 26th, so it's kind of like a get together to celebrate that. It's also Victoria's birthday well, not tomorrow, but the day after Roman's, the 27th, right? Yeah. And so to prepare for this summer, because that's what the title of this video is called, preparing for the summer. Right? Ghostbusters 3 comes out this summer, guys. Ghostbusters Afterlife, and it's got Paul Rudd in it, and it's got Dan Aykroyd, and it's got Bill Murray, and it's got Ernie Hudson, and it's got the girl in it, with the glasses, Janine.
It's got Finn Wolfhard in from Stranger Things.
And it's got a lad from Stranger Things in it, as the top sported by Charlie here. So, in preparation, my kids haven't seen the first 2. So, last night we watched Ghostbusters 1.
I've already seen
Last night, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'd already seen it before that.
Last night, you hadn't seen that film before then? Because you told me you didn't.
Yeah, I have. I said I have. I've definitely seen it before.
So, today we're going to watch Ghostbusters 2, right? And then that way they're all caught up. I think they've seen Ghostbusters 2016 with the girls. Chris Hemsworth. I found that funny. I thought it was alright. That was good. So, anyway, we're going to watch Ghostbusters 2, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Bye.